Welcome to Starfish. Today's video about Dinka peoples from South Sudan ethnic group of Africa. The Dinka people, also known as Jing, are a Nilotic ethnic group indigenous to South Sudan. They primarily reside along the Nile River, extending from Mangalabor to Renk, and inhabit the Bahr el Ghazal, Upper Nile, and Aba regions of South Sudan. This group constitutes the largest ethnic tribe in South Sudan, making up approximately 40% of the country's population, with an estimated 4.5 million individuals as of the early 21st century. History and origins. The Dinka people trace their origins to the Nilotic peoples, who migrated to southern Sudan from the foothills of Ethiopia in ancient times. Their history dates back to around 3000 B.C.E., when hunter-gatherers settled in the vast swamp areas of the southern Sahara Desert. The Dinka presence in Alwa suggests a significant historical connection between the Dinka and the Kingdom of Alwa, a Christian, multi-ethnic empire in Nubia that ruled in medieval times. Interacting with the Nubians, the Dinka absorbed a significant amount of Nubian vocabulary and cultural practices, such as beer-drinking rituals. From the 13th century, with the disintegration of Alodia, the Dinka began migrating out of Gezira, fleeing slave raids, military conflicts, and droughts. Their southward migrations between the 15th and 18th centuries were crucial in establishing their territorial dominance in what is now South Sudan. During this period, the Dinka, along with other Nilotic groups like the Shilluk, moved further south, clashing with the Funj and other local populations. Oral traditions and archaeological evidence indicate that the Dinka displaced and absorbed various groups, including remnants of the Funj people, as they expanded their territory. The Dinka also played a significant role in resisting British colonial rule in the late 19th century. During Sudan's Second Civil War, which began in 1983 and lasted until South Sudan's independence in 2013, the Dinka fought for independence against the largely Arab and Muslim northern Sudan. This conflict resulted in hundreds of thousands of Dinka deaths and countless others becoming refugees. Following South Sudan's independence, conflicts continued, with the Dinka, led by Salva Kiir Mayardit, engaging in a civil war with the Nuer and other groups, who accused them of monopolizing power. Culture and social structure. The Dinka people are recognized for their rich cultural heritage, deeply rooted in traditional customs and rituals. Their society is largely egalitarian, with an expectation for all individuals, regardless of wealth, to contribute to the common good. They have no centralized political authority. Instead, their clans are independent but interlinked. Certain patrilineal clans traditionally provide priest chiefs, known as masters of the fishing spear, or Beni Birth, whose position is often hereditary and validated by elaborate myths. These leaders provide spiritual leadership and intervention, as the Dinka are intensely religious. Rites of passage and social norms. The Dinka ritualize the passage from boyhood to manhood through age-old ceremonies. During these ceremonies, boys of similar age undergo hardship together, receive marks on their foreheads through scarring, and abandon the activity of milking cows, which previously marked their status as children. They also acquire a new, cattle name, during this ritual, often related to their favorite bull or an aspect of cattle herding. Boys frequently apply ash from burnt cow dung to their bodies for insect protection and use cow urine to bleach their hair. They also train the horns of their bulls from a young age to shape them. Labor traditionally has been divided by gender, with men primarily herding cattle and women responsible for growing crops, cooking, and drawing water. However, this division has become more shared across families in recent years. Men and women typically eat separately, and when milk supplies are low, children receive priority. Children are fed milk from 9 to 12 months, and after about 1 year, they begin eating solid food like porridge. After 3 years, children eat 2 meals a day, a practice also followed by adults. Appearance. The Dinka people are noted for their height, and alongside the Tutsi of Rwanda, they are considered one of the tallest groups in Africa. In 1953–1954, samples of Dinka Agar and Dinka Ruwing males showed average heights of 182.6 centimeters or 5 feet 11.9 inches and 181.3 centimeters 5 feet 11.4 inches respectively. However, later anthropometric surveys of Dinka men who were war refugees in Ethiopia published in 1995, found a mean height of 176.4 centimeters 5 feet 9.4 inches, possibly due to undernutrition and conflict. The Dinka have a strong sense of style, with men and women traditionally wearing beaded corsets and bodices to indicate their progression through life and availability for marriage. The colors of a Dinka man's corset indicate his age group. For instance, yellow beads are worn by men over 30 years old. The size and beauty of a corset can also reflect a family's wealth in cattle and their ability to